Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to another stream. I'm gonna sound really crappy today, probably for a while, because unfortunately I am getting sick. I got a flu shot today, and because I have a really weak immune system from my autoimmune disorders, I get sick pretty easily. And I'm one of the rare people that gets sick from the flu shot. It's basically I get the flu, but it's a super mild version of it, so I'm only sick for about 2 days. Not too bad, but I mean, it's definitely livable versus, almost dying for the flu, which I've done that before, which is not cool. So I apologize if I sound like crap today, because I pretty much feel like I had to go around and do a whole bunch of different shopping and get ready for all the family coming over for Thanksgiving and invading the house and their dogs and everything else, so I had to do that. I'm the only person who was pretty much able to do it with a broken back and all. So I'm going to play some fighting games today on the Dreamcast. I'm going to be emulating it. I don't have a line doubler yet. Actually, I ordered one. I pre-ordered a Retro Tink 2X, which should be shipping out, fingers crossed, December 7th, I believe. So I am looking forward to that, because then I can actually, and will be using like a Dreamcast, my actual Dreamcast to stream for. Same thing for my original Xbox and a couple other things I've been wanting to do, so I can't wait for that to come in. So I'm just going to play some Dreamcast games, some different fighting games. I'm not really that good anymore at fighting games, so if you're tuning in going, alright, cool, high level play, not really, but I'm going to have fun trying it. I'm going to be playing some couple different things. I have Capcom vs. SNK. I have Capcom vs. SNK 2. I've never played that before. I know it might be shocking to some people, but I've never played it. Fighting Vipers 2, Virtual Fighter 3 TB, and Soul Calibur. And I also have Garo. I can do that as well. Except for I've been playing that on the Neo Geo, so I'm kind of used to it. But you know what? Let's start off with Fighting Vipers 2. I have not tested this one, so I don't know how it's going to be on the emulator. But I'm going to cross my fingers that everything's okay. And of course, if any type of audio adjustments need to be made, please let me know. Since I was set up for the Metal Gear Solid games the other day, so I don't know if this is going to be too loud, too quiet, or whatnot. Alright. Looks okay on stream. Good. Move this over so I can see. Drop frame windows.
Fighting Vipers 2.
Ooh, how regal sounding. You know what? This is running kind of like garbage. I don't know if he needs to build up a cache or something, but I do have a different emulator. Let me try that instead. It's called Redream. So let me get this set up for OBS real quick for that, and we'll get that going instead, because I think that's going to be more stable. From what I've tried for Redream, it's very bare bones, but it seems to work pretty well. So let's see, window capture, Redream. There we go. Don't want to capture the cursor, don't need that. Let's turn off demo. I don't see it there. I think demo has to like build up a cache as well, but I'm not sure. Let's see. So this is full screen.
Sega.
And that's really loud.
Fighting Vipers 2.
So fingers crossed that this one runs better. And it seems like it is already. Cool. Alright. And I've actually never played this one either. I played Fighting Vipers 1, but not 2. So this is kind of like experimentation night, I guess, for me, like trying new things that I haven't played before. Sorry, I was moving the microphone around a little bit. Alright.
Fighting Vipers. 2.
What are my options? Okay. Guard punch kick. There we go. I think that actually that's not going to be pretty well. We'll just do this. I think that should be fine. Unless there's a custom. Good. Alright. There he is. That's going to be a problem. Alright, we'll stick with that. See how that works. I'm using a fight stick. It's a Xbox 360 WWE All-Stars Brawl stick that I picked up for 20 bucks, which is a steal, because even these cheap POS sticks like this, we're usually selling around $60 to $70 or so. I picked it up for 20, and I am not a wrestling fan at all, so it's got The Rock and I think Triple H is the person's name on the front. I really don't know. I'm just taking a guess. I think that sounds right. So they're on the cover of this thing. It looks ugly, for me at least. And I swapped out all the buttons for actual Samuel buttons, some hap sticks. So let's see. Let me try something different here. I'm getting audio popping, so I'm going to try to see if I can fix that real quick. Options, system. Okay, that's not it. This is like super bare bones. Yeah, that's it. There's like no audio options, anything. It's just designed to run and go, so we'll do that again. We'll jump back in and start it up. Okay, so I apologize right about audio clipping, but it's better than Demo, which was just running it terribly.
Fighting Vipers.
Okay, so I gotta keep it there on the screen. I was minimizing it down and looking at the screen on OBS, but it just wasn't doing it. So let's go back into trading.
Okay. Let the action begin. Go.
Your mother's what? Your mother's rock? Your mother's rack?
Let the action begin. Go.
Okay. Okay, seems kind of straightforward. Let's jump into an actual game.
Select your Viper.
This guy looks kind of cool. It's been a long time since I played Fighting Vipers 1, so I don't remember who exactly was from what. I don't think this guy was in the game, I'm not sure. Could be wrong. Most likely am. Hopefully things are not too clicky. Like I said, if there's any audio adjustments to be made, please let me know. Moon jump. Ah, cool. Over the fence. Neat.
You win. Round one. Let the action begin. Go!
Oh, look. Old Tucson's burning down again. Okay, so I think that's just a counter move.
Round two. Let the action begin. Go!
Because that's like back and kick. Wow, that's pretty strong.
Round three. Let the action begin. Go!
Okay, because I'm trying to figure out how to like, capitalize on that. Well, there we go. That's the answer. It's not a bad game so far. I'm kind of enjoying it. It's a little loud though for myself. I'm turn down my ears a little more. So once again, let me know if any type of adjustments need to be made for audio wise. I should pay more attention to Honey, who's beating me up currently.
Round two. Let the action begin. Go!
Okay, cool. You can recover in the air.
You lose.
Oh no, not that. How could I lose? Easily.
Round one. Let the action begin. Go!
Yeah, extract another game. I mean, my own 100% legally owned and acquired video game I own. Where in the world did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so certain things are not named correctly. Weird. I guess it's putting it in by date. Because I have, like, it's... Certain games are going in, like, they're not in alphabetical order like they're supposed to be. It threw me off for a second. So, here we go. I'm going to extract 2 games. One of them is another fighting game. The other one is not. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things does not belong. But I'll allow it. And you're going to hear a ding in a second. And let's see. I'm just going to extract some general... I was thinking, like, I'll just do, like, you know, a fighting game stream instead. But it's like, you know, let's just kind of do a general Dreamcast stream. It's a relaxing day anyway, because, I mean, I said, I feel like garbage, as you can probably tell. If you've returned, at least. If this is the first time in your stream, I'm sorry. You know, I'm not feeling too great today, so... I apologize for kind of low energy and not being that amusing. But, it's just kind of one-off for me being in the current way I am right now today. But generally a lot more upbeat, a lot more jokes are cracked. And I do play, been playing Metal Gear Solid, the Metal Gear Solid series. I'm going 1 through 5, I'm doing the mainline numbers. And I just beat number 3 last night after like 4.5 hours of just frustration. The boss is just, yeah, the boss is just terrible for a fight. So I was not amused with her, so I had to fight her, kicked her butt finally. Tomorrow I'll be starting on Metal Gear Solid 4, and that's going to be on the PlayStation 3, and hopefully everything's hold up. I have a... you have to use like an HDMI splitter in order to move the HDCP protection from PlayStation 3 games so they work right, and I'm just crossing my fingers that everything's working okay. It'll hold up to it. Alright, so I think that's enough for now. Let's get back into the game and start playing some other stuff instead of me just talking. Alright, let's expect these general games. So I'll be playing some fighting games at first, but then we'll play some other stuff too. Tell us it's an arcade game. Third round, the computer starts going in. I haven't quite figured out the mechanics exactly. It's kind of like a little bit like Virtual Fighter.
Round 2, let the action begin. Go!
Turn around, please. Thank you. It's like, nah, we're gonna keep you that way. Haha, cool. I knew that was possible, but I just couldn't remember what it was. I think in the Saturn it was a little more scandalous. I think it was her skirt that blew off. Oh man, that didn't combo. Oh, come on. We'll give him one more round.
You lose. Round 1.
Really not a fan of fighting games where they lock you in as playing one character the entire game. I like it when you can like select other characters. So you never know, it's like you might find somebody new, different strategies.
Round 2, let the action begin. Go!
Gotta say though, so far I'm pretty impressed with this emulator. It's actually doing really well. I'm using Redream. Just standalone, it's not the one inside of RetroArch. I can use that one, but it's like, this seems to be working just fine. It's sweet. I think she's gonna land somewhere out in the harbor.
You win.
Redream, I'm using like it's Redream Lite, so it's like almost no features to it, but it works. I mean, you pop it in. So far, it seems to be running just fine. Whereas normally I've been using like Dimwell, and that just has audio issues. I'm not sure if it needs to be able to cache or what. But I mean, Dimwell tends to have like audio issues. Maybe it's the plugin or whatever version of DirectX I'm using on that could be causing a problem. Well, that was sweet. That wasn't. I know the Saturn version had Pepsi Man. Japanese version. I think this. Yeah, I think Fighting Vipers came out in the States as well, but I know the Japanese version for sure had Pepsi Man.
Round 3, let the action begin. Go! You lose. Round 1. Let the action begin. Go!
So I got that sweep, but I just don't really know how to capitalize off top of it.
Round 2, let the action begin. Go!
Pardon me.
You win.
Yeah, so this is Fighting Vipers 2. If you're just joining and don't know what the game is, it's kind of fun. I mean, it's not bad.
Let the action begin. Go!
What I really want to do, I haven't figured it out quite yet how to do it. I know there's definitely going to be a way. Is get Virtual Fighter 4 running, like on the Naomi hardware, because that did come out on Naomi. I have like the PlayStation 2 version, but I'd love to play it on like Naomi hardware. But I mean, you gotta find it, you gotta track down all the stuff for it, which can get tricky these days. You know, Emu Paradise, quote-unquote, closing down, which, if you don't know, there is a workaround. Just Google Emu Paradise workaround, and it'll tell you about a script you can install in on Chrome, and it works 100%. The only issue I've had with it right now on that site is that Dreamcast games don't seem to be downloading. Pardon me. Because there's like a workaround script you click on, which will then cause it to basically... You know, because the games were not removed from their servers, so maybe Paradise's servers. So it's basically the scripting thing, and the script that you can download and run bypasses that, downloads it no problem. However, if there's more than one option, like on the Dreamcast games, you'll see like oh, it's this one, then another person's re-upload and a different compression method, and this one's a GDI and CDI. If there's multiple ones, it doesn't know which one to allow, and it doesn't really work currently. But if it's just like a straight off like PlayStation 2 ISO where it says like, you know, click your download and it's just one listed, it will work just fine. Your mother's what? Your mother's raw? What? Get up, please. Thank you. I love that. Oh, guess he was mad about that, huh? I mean, just when I'm thinking, like, okay, maybe I should switch games or so, I win again.
You win. Round one.
Sandman.
Let the action begin.
Wow, you look like a reject from the Running Man movie. Which, by the way, if you've never seen The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's great. In that it's like nothing but a 100% pun movie. Like, Arnold Schwarzenegger just makes puns the entire time, and it's glorious. But if you want, like, the best experience ever for The Running Man, read the book. It's by Richard Bachman, which is, actually, well, he's dead. It was actually Stephen King's first pseudonym he used before he got popular. And that book is amazing. It is nothing like the movie. So if you've seen the Running Man movie, and you're thinking, well, the book would be a waste of time, it's completely different. The only thing that really shares in common with the movie is that the name of the main character, the fact that there's a game called The Running Man, and that's it. And it's like a dystopian future. That's it. That's like the only differences. Like, the only thing that's the same. Everything else is completely different. And the book is just phenomenal. If you ever want to get a sense of paranoia from reading a book, that will do it to you. This guy looks like Dynamo from, the Running Man movie. So I'm guessing if you blow off their armor, you do more damage. Like, they take more damage in that area if you hit them. That's what I'm guessing, at least.
You win. Round one. Let the action begin. Go.
Jane's a heavy hitter. It's like, camera, I don't know what you're trying to do, but it's not cool, man. Oh, tried to go for a throw, it beat me to it.
Round two. Let the action begin. Go. Round three. Let the action begin. Go.
Alright. So I think this might be the final boss. I'm not sure. Just based on the progression chart, you keep showing the lower right. Or lower left, I should say. The Great BM, the Great Bowel Movement? What? So this guy looks like the what was it, Cobra Commander? What was the main bad guy of like the G.I. Joe animated movie back in the day? He looks kind of like that, it reminds me of. The Emperor or something. It's been too many years. I literally have not seen the G.I. Joe animated movie in 30 years, if not longer. I think I was like 5 when it came out, so... Really?
let the action begin. Go!
Yeah, this is gonna take a while.
Let the action begin. Go! You round one. Let the action begin. Go!
Yeah, I don't even have like access to a move list or anything, which would help me at this late game. Blocking seems to be disabled. Nope, it's working. It's just temperamental.
Round two. Let the action begin. Go! You round one.
Yeah, this game just suddenly got Neo Geo impossible. It's like even when you interrupt him, he still gets out of it.
Round two. Let the action begin. Go!
And apparently he's also heavily armored, because I mean, like, my hits aren't doing nearly as much damage. Yeah, I think he's got infinite armor, because, like, none of his stuff is flashing at all. Even after a crazy hit like that. Cool. I didn't expect to beat him. That's cool.
You win.
And no ending, I guess. Pardon me. Woo! Alright, so you might hear an echo or something like that here. I'm basically pulling up my mobile version just to see how loud the audio is, if any type of adjustments to be made. Okay, so it looks like the game can come up a little bit more. There we go. I'll bring that up a little bit more. That's bizarre art. Woo!
Where's my base at? Oh, yeah.
hate it when games have numbers. Like, you just want to put in your name, not, you know, and then exclamation marks and periods and everything else.
Fighting Vipers 2.
Alright, well, Fighting Vipers is in the bag. abstracting one last game. I might have to restart the emulator, I'm not sure. See if it'll... Yeah, probably. I don't know how to get this back into... you know, like a menu of any sort. Oh, here we go. No, that's not gonna help. Alright, so that's just stats. Trying the F buttons up top. Nope, that's G-Force. That's not what I want. Alright, well, let's exit this real quick. And let's relaunch the emulator. Alright. Doo-doo! So did it detect everything? It did. Alright. So I just got done. I don't know why the art's upside down for some of these things. Just got done with Fighting Vipers 2. Let's try Virtua Fighter 3. This is a game I had for a short period of time. I bought it when it came out. And then I guess this doesn't work with this emulator. I'm using Redream Lite, so I guess it does not. Oh, there we go. Just took some time to load up. Never mind. Yeah, so I bought this game when it first came out. Didn't really like it, actually. I took it back. Got like exchange for a different one, like sold it back to, I think it was Software Etc. is what it was around at the time. Let me update my stuff here real quick. I'm going to change the category of title of retro to Virtua Fighter 3. Let's still have a retro tag. Alright. TB. Yeah, I'm faster than lightning or something. I've actually heard that. I've heard people complain that this doesn't look as good as the arcade, but I've actually played this in the arcade. It doesn't look bad. I mean, this is pretty decent. And Virtua Fighter 3, I don't think was that popular of a game to begin with. Like, out of the series. I know everyone remembers 1 and 2. 1, 2, and 5 seem to kind of stand out to me. Wow, that's a weird emulation glitch. Sorry about that. Wow. Uh-oh. Alright, let's kill this real quick. Sorry about that. I do know this game works on demo, so I'll fire that version up instead. Demo. Where are you at, buddy? There we go. Pardon me. Yeah, so there's gonna be some weird audio. I won't be playing this for that long. And this is my problem with demo, is that it can get really funky sound. So I'm trying to figure if it's just... if it's like a plug-in problem or what. Let me stop this real quick. Plugins and paths. What do we got? Oh, it's running the old. Let's try DirectX 11 straight. And we'll try this again. Oh, that's even worse. Okay, interesting. So we'll put that back. Plugins, DirectX 11 old. Okay, so it's gonna have some funky music. Guard, punch, kick, evade. That's what it was. Okay, there was a gimmick to that. And it's locking me in the second player. Reset. Eventually, I will get it right. Normal mode.
Fight one. Ready, go! Fight two. Ready, go! Fight three. Ready, go!
You gotta love like Damel's drunk music. It just sounds so funky. Let me turn this up a little more in my ears. It's... Oh, I know what the problem is. Okay, 1 second. This might get loud for a moment. Yeah, I got the Eternal Mixer down, so let's put that there instead. So...
Fight one. Ready, go! KO. Fight two. Ready, go!
I don't know what his stomp is.
KO. Fight three. Ready, go!
And the waterfall drop. What was kind of cool about this is that you did have like the differing terrain, like Tekken 4 tried it as well, which to my understanding was not that well received. I didn't think it was that bad of a game.
Fight four. Ready, go!
It was definitely trying new things. First cage! And we didn't know it was Kage back in the day.
One, ready, go!
Mr. Shiny Pants. Look at my new technology I have. Look at my fishnet shirt I'm wearing as a ninja. It's like, sorry, I just got back from the club. We're doing the fight today? Oh man, okay.
Fight two, ready, go! Fight three, ready, go!
I have the high ground, Anakin. And I know you don't like sand. Or in this case, would it be body glitter? Like I said, it looks like he just came from the club, so...
Fight four, ready, go!
It's like trying to get out of the way. Yeah, I don't know what his stomp is in this version. It's kind of weird. It's like every version's been up and kick, except for 3.
Fight one, ready, go!
I love that he ran right out.
Fight two, ready, go! Fight three,
Whoa, okay. I think you're a hypocrite, sir.
Fight four, ready, go!
Alright, so once again, let me know if any type of adjustments need to be made for audio or anything. I always appreciate it. Except for the drunken audio sound, that's just the emulator demo just kind of screwing up, so it has that problem. I was using Redream a little bit ago, but
Ready, go!
started having audio issues for this game, so we abandoned that real quick. Uh-oh. Wow, those throws are huge.
Fight 2, ready, go! Fight 3, ready, go!
Oh, counter throw. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Pardon me.
Fight 1, ready, go!
Sir, this is elderly abuse. Has that been notified by one of the previous contestants I was fighting? So does this have like a ring out part? Or is this like an infinite stage?
Fight 2, ready, go!
I don't think this had any infinite stages. Pardon me.
Fight 3, ready, go!
It's like, please, let me get one.
Fight 4, ready, go! Fight 5, ready, go! Excellent!
Excellent. Not excellent. Excellent. Shun. Oh, he looks angry. He looks like he just interrupted his Matlock angry.
Fight 1, ready, go! Fight 2, ready, go!
Just dropped him on his 102-year-old head.
Fight 3, ready, go!
I guess the computers got angry of losing.
Fight 4, ready, go!
which is Japanese for blue.
Fight one. Ready, go!
Oh, you know, Sora means blue skies. And that is your random Japanese lesson for today. Use it wisely. When it comes up in conversation, never.
Fight two. Ready, go!
I love the music for the stage. Just simply because Demo can't figure it out right. Okay, it's like I am seeing GPU, it's like frame drops galore here for the stage. Emulators not like the stage or the music.
Fight three. Ready, go! Fight four. Ready, go!
Ah, so that move refers tracks. Camera's not quite sure what it wants to do here. Well, that music was all special. Am I finally at the boss bonus stage? Okay. Draw. There we go. It's like, please, game has to end sometime. Maybe.
Fight one. Ready, go!
Oh, that was vicious.
Fight two. Ready, go! KO. Fight three. Ready, go!
Input reads the boss.
KO.
And that's the end of the game. Hurrah! Did anything special happen? Ah, here we go. Okay. Ooh, 5th grade. Head for clearing all stages. Keep at it.
Game over.
I can view the ending movie in the history menu. Okay. Let's take a look at that, huh? Please save data before watching movies. Okay, I guess it does it automatically because I don't see an option to save in here at least. For me. So I guess Lau doesn't get a ending. Jackie and Brandon are the only ones who do? No, okay, it's just a generic everybody movie. I'm not in a Virtual Fighter after this. I think he shows up in 5 again, I can't remember. It's been a while since I played 5. I like to work out in thunderstorms. Helps the roids grow. The T-1000? So they are looking for John Connor. What always bugs me about Akira is they always list his style as karate. It's not. At all. It's not even, it's kind of like, almost like Kempo. Chinese Kempo, not Japanese Kempo. Alright, so that's done. Let's get this off the screen. I'm gonna kill demo real quick. That was on the screen real fast. Gonna try to relaunch Redream real fast. There we go. So let's try this again. Hopefully the simulator works. This is Redream. It seems to run certain games really well. The only problem I've had with it so far was Virtual Fighter 3. I mean, that just did not like that game audio-wise. It was just constantly looping and having problems. Let's try Daytona USA real fast, just for fun. Already you can hear like some pops in the audio, so it seems to run things reasonably well speed-wise, but I mean, just like audio, there's still an issue with it. This is running a good 60, I mean 60, 61 frames. Texture cache. Okay, so our brake and gas.
Hornet.
So make sure I have the controls first.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, cool. So now I got the controls. Using an arcade stick for this, by the way, not the best. But how can you say no to that music? Just getting all over the place like a drunk. Just like I played on the Model 2. Okay, that's neat. Well, it works. Yay. Alright. Fortunately, with Redream, I don't know how to exit out of it without exiting everything. Maybe there's something here in the options I don't know about. Input. So I have it set for exit. Let's see, turbo. Main menu. Is that an M? Okay, so that might help in the future. So let's get into some Capcom versus SNK. I have never played Capcom versus SNK 2, ever. Never, ever. And I'm not going to right now. I'm going to play the first one first. I'll get to it though. I promise I'm going to get to number 2. Like I said, I've never played it before, so it's one of the things I wanted to get to tonight. For sure. And once again, if any type of audio adjustments need to be made, please let me know. There is some audio crackling with the simulator, but it's better than the alternative, which is demo, which is... It runs, it tends to have audio issues, so I don't know if it just needs to cache things or what.
versus SNK. Millennium Fight 2000. Capcom.
You've just said it over and over again. Let's put this to the middle. All right. Light punch, medium punch, hard kick, light kick. Okay. Try training mode real quick. Yes. Go.
Escape from death. Final round fight.
Okay, command list. Yeah, I'm sure I can remember all that. No problem. It's like, why do SNK games, my biggest thing is with them, it's like, why do they always have to have the most complicated maneuvers for special moves? Down back, half circle back, then down forward, X or Y. Yeah, so it's not gonna work. So anyway, what's kind of unique about this game... Ooh, I got 20 points, thank goodness. What's kind of unique about this game is that you can team up your characters. Kind of like King of Fighters like 94 onward. But it depends on how strong you have your characters, like which character you pick, how many people you can have on your team. So if you have like a really strong person, you may only have 1 or 2 people on your team. If you have weaker, you get up to like 4, if I remember correctly. I actually own this game, but it's been a while since I've played it. So yeah, these are level 2 and level 3 characters. I'll pick Sakura. Quick, someone suplex the train.
Escape from death. Round 1, fight.
Yeah, so normal speed is a mistake. Stick with turbo. Sometimes turbo for me seems like way too fast in a game, but let's just do turbo. Well, it's pretty cool they got Stephen Hawking to narrate this game. Oh, right into it. Man list, what is Kim's flying kick? Oh, it's forward. Okay, cool. Everyone just does not want to come out in the air. So what does he have for his supers? Repa, Shinryuken. Good lord, how many like supers does he have? Apparently, SNK lets you have infinite supers. That's right. SNK is like when you get down to a certain amount of life, I think, you get infinite supers. Okay, get my feet back. It's been years since I've played this, so that's cool. Let's just go with Team Shoto. So I got like Championship Edition Ryu. Well, I do have a helicopter kick still. You got a helicopter hurricane kick. Basically, you jump and then you instantly do the hurricane kick. And you go flying way across the screen. It's kind of tricky to do. Sometimes it comes out, sometimes it doesn't. Let's get catching people off guard. I have for you? Okay. Okay, so these guys all standard. Nothing special. Didn't know if they gave him anything special for this game or not. I didn't think they would. Oh man, that does like nothing. Really? Yeah, damage output in this game, not too strong. Yeah. How the hell did I ever beat this back in the day? This is like full-on input read. It's crazy. And this is on normal difficulty. I guess maybe it's copying SNK entirely? Whoa, but they're picking SNK grooves, so we're gonna have the same boss level structure. I swear, it's like I am doing so little damage. I'm a level 3 character. I should be dealing a lot more. Okay, so basically combos seem to be where the real damage is. If you just do straight pokes, you don't do a lot, but if you can do combos into something, it seems to be going a lot more impact. At least from what I can figure out. I don't know what it was about Rio, but like they keep making him look different in so many different games. Okay, so Sakura's fireball is worthless. Got it. remember when Raiden was so huge in like Fatal Fury 1. Since those games, they've had to kind of scale him down a little more. I remember him being a lot bigger. But of course, like, I played Fatal Fury not too long ago, a couple months ago. Kind of surprised, like, actually it wasn't as big as I remember back in the day. I tried to counter the super. No go. Come on, dude. Did I get you? Oh, live action people. Forgot about that in the stage. Again, this game is just no bueno. No es bueno. Oh man, that... It's like, got him at a counter, did almost nothing. And he can recover his claw, that's right. I say it's probably, to be honest, probably about 12 years since I've last played this game. So it's kind of interesting to re-see the mechanics. Just got a dive kick? Yeah, cool. Alright, Yuri, bring it on. Yuri, the helpless damsel in distress in Art of Fighting 1, and suddenly becomes a kick-butt character in number 2. It's like, did she forget how to do karate in the first game, or what? Okay. Oh no! Third! Oh. Come on. 42 verse points, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna try CVS 2. Like I said, I have never played this game ever at all at any point in my life. So, let's give it a go. Should also be noted that it only came out in Japan and never came out in the States, for the Dreamcast at least. I know this, I think this did come out on the GameCube. Yeah, it did come out on the GameCube and the Xbox, I want to say, but not the Dreamcast.
Capcom versus SNK2. Here we go.
Ooh, this is a 6-button game. Okay, because the Capcom, the first one was a 4-button game. This is 6 like Street Fighter. Cool. I like it already. Alright, let's give it a go. Three on 3. Skip the ratio.
This is the first Dream event of the 21st century. If you choose the wrong groove, you may just... Great! I knew that groove was in Millionaire Fighting 2001.
Too many people. Ooh, Rolento. I like him.
What an incredible
Eagle.
cast of warriors
Sweet.
here. However, only one team shall be crowned the champion of the Millionaire
Nakuru? She's in this? Really? Tina, Mai, Zangief.
will need more than luck to win this tournament. They will have to demonstrate
Frog.
keen mind and steady nerves in order to defeat the competition. I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Hodo. Humaru, wow. He's in this game.
Rocket, baby. Next location is Aomori. Live and let die. Fight!
Oh, that could be a problem.
After round begins.
Man, his Rekkas are slow in this one. Man, why is Rekka so slow? Guess you had to kind of nerf him somehow. I mean, Rolento is a beast. He was one of my mains in Street Fighter Alpha 2.
Mission complete.
This battle is about to explode. Fight!
Okay, so you gotta just really whip him out fast. I didn't know if I catch him or not. So I think I have Eagle next. Eagle was a, if you don't know who that is, he was in Street Fighter 1. The very, not Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 1, the very first one. Spin to freedom, my man! Go! It's a shame he hasn't really shown up in any other Street Fighters. So I think that would have been great to have him in. Just please don't put him in Street Fighter 5 because that game's garbage. Oh god, not Vega or Balrog. Alright, so now Homaru from Samurai Showdown. like his red, it's awesome. That's got good range. That's still slow as hell. That's a problem. Okay. Of course, and Vega can just walk right through it. Or Balrog, excuse me. Yeah, so Hamaru, it's cool to see him in this, but I mean, his Samurai Showdown moveset doesn't really work too well in Street Fighter, just because, like, he's slow. I mean, I'm sure you could probably combo into it, but his Fireball is pretty much useless. But even though I just started playing this game, it's pretty cool. Actually, I enjoyed my one round, but I am very sick. I am coming down with the flu because I got a flu shot today, because unfortunately with the way my body is, I have almost no immune system, so like when I get the flu shot, I actually get the flu. So I apologize if you're watching, but thanks for hanging out for a little bit. I mean, this is kind of an impromptu stream. It was an hour later than I normally do it, but I forgot to change over the title too, my bad. But yeah, I usually stream at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My Twitter is the following. So usually I post up about an hour or two ahead of time when I plan to be streaming or what I will be streaming, kind of like I'll hint for it. Usually it's 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't know what that is, where you live, type it into Google. It will tell you. I mean, it will. That's why you gotta love Google. It's such a great search engine. You type in whatever time zone for anywhere around the world, and it will convert it to where you are, so you can make the adjustments accordingly. I'm going to lay down and feel very sick for the next day. However, I will be back tomorrow. I will be streaming Metal Gear Solid 4. I'm going through Metal Gear Solid 1 through 5. Just beat 3 last night, finally. So I'll be starting up Metal Gear Solid 4. I'm looking forward to it. It's a game I haven't played in about 10 years since it came out. I actually bought my PlayStation 3 just to play that game, and it came bundled in with it. It's the last of the fat models. It was an 80 gig. And backwards compatible too, so it's the last of those models. So I'm looking forward to Metal Gear Solid 4, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys again tomorrow at that time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, if you don't know when that is, type into Google, it'll tell you. So thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time.